Why is my camera off now?
It's not. I can see.
No. I mean, it's off as in like it's not aligned like it was before. It moved. It did a move, and I didn't tell it to move.
Bad planning.
Anyway, welcome back to Red Dead Redemption 3. The best of them.
Vibe.
Welcome to Undead Nightmare 5.
Right, so levels are a bit askew, so I'm just going to work that out.
Yep, you let me know. You let me know while I just do this thing.
Do the punchies?
I mean, I'm not doing any punches down here.
That's what everyone says, and then they do a couple of punchies.
Ain't no punchies happening here.
There's always a bit of punchy.
Oh, what are we doing? Where are we going? Why are we here?
Hey, Sloth.
Slothy boy.
I would say possibly we both need to actually come up. We're quite quiet.
Okay, so I'll move me up here. And I'll move you. Talk for me.
Yellow.
Okay, there we go. How's that? That good? Not bad? Not better? And Sloth made us both drink for the love of... There's so much space.
Well, I'm hearing you in parallel. Okay, seems better. No, I was hearing you in parallel because I've got numerous things running.
Oh, right.
But it seems fine. And Sloth, you bastard, with your capybara and your jeans. I hope Halo ODST gave you a nightmare.
Right, I need to just...
Or tragedy. Just watching the Serenity crew deal with their own thing. That's the new meme. We are two old emos, not two relevant emos.
No. The least relevant, the better.
Yeah, I have no knowledge of any of this. But I hope you're doing well.
It's just a joke.
As Alex continues to play through this game, he hates it.
It's slowly becoming a hatred, yes.
Becoming?
It became.
Anybody ever heard of a colossal monster with a forest growing on its back? Because I got some samples.
I do not remember you fighting a colossal monster with a forest growing out of his back.
It was a giant worm? Tumor?
Oh, the giant leech!
Yeah, that's it.
That's a Mikanek.
Looks like Red Dead and Bioshock. Oh, this is Red Dead 3.
Some kind of minor deity.
That's not what you thought.
That means we found yet another blood factory set up by Debano and Felicity.
Oh, so it wasn't leech, it was the creatures the leeches were in.
They were protecting their source, the ancient blood they used to transform their familiars.
Bad news is this Mikanek thing was supplying their war for quite some time now, allowing those foul bloods to spread all over the country.
This is a lot of lore for a game that doesn't have that much lore.
Is this Arcane Season 2? Why? Is it going to end not as well as the rest of the series did?
Is it going to be a somewhat...
Is it going to emotionally destroy me and then disappoint me?
I mean...
It's Neku.
It's an Echo. Okay, it's Season 2.
Not Virgil!
We had a moment. We watched it, Arcane Season 2, and I thought it was just okay.
We watched the final 3 episodes. Like the first 6 episodes of the season were decent.
Oh no, that guy.
We're not on the casting couch anymore. No, we're in separate places now.
Yeah, I drove for 7 hours to get home.
And he only lives 4 hours away, so you've got to wonder what he was doing.
You don't need to know. What, are you being betrayed? Oh, no.
Hey, Viking! It's high noon. I hadn't even thought of that joke yet.
Oh, it's the grey Neku face. Dude, that area you just walked up the stairs. It does look like the bar from Red Dead Redemption 2. I mean, there's not that much variety in Saloon.
I told you, it's Red Dead 3.
Listen to yourself. This isn't about your birthright. This is what happens when
You loved this game. Do you want to play? I can sit back and you can play.
Punch in the face, punch in the face, punch in the face, punch in the sloth.
The rules, you bureaucratic shrew.
Please.
Oh, damn, a bureaucratic shrew. Oh!
I was gonna bang you, but now I've decided no.
Now I'm gonna help this guy. Okay, gotta lurk and be adult. Yeah, nah, screw that. Adult sucks.
It does. But thank you for popping by and looking, Neko.
Is that Lady Victor from Arcane? You're not far off.
Listen,
Except, you know, she doesn't have the most boring-ass robot plot.
I can't wait to be Jesus.
All I'm saying is, you know what's wrong with humanity is humanity. What, you've heard it before? Fuck you. Do sheep, robot sheep dream of electric? Fuck yourself.
Look, all I'm saying is, I've trademarked Skynet. Don't rush.
You hear me out? Egg.
Fine. I'm gonna get Edgar's ass out of those swamps. And if I get back with that plant...
If I don't get back with his ass, you can have
you
mine.
better damn well prove you know how to use it.
You just gave her back the gun. What?
Now turn around and shoot the vampire.
This reminds me of that movie Church used to make us kids watch. Your church made you watch movies?
Why'd you back Jesse's quest for this ridiculous compound?
Just
Because I
it's
didn't
not
have a
just that Banner
character.
Didn't find anything doesn't mean there isn't something there. I mean, did they ever let you take a look?
No.
Ugh.
We have a habit at Calico
Grimy.
of making the impossible happen, Doctor. I fixed Mr. Jesse's gauntlet, made it better even.
There was a
Stopped
movie
our
about
weakness
mooses
so
or
we
something.
have
Oh, Moses, not mooses.
A movie
Right,
about mooses.
Church brought the mooses.
And the Lord
Meese.
said, "Mrrr."
The people of Egypt were like, the fuck is that? And Jesus was like, moose.
Or is it meese? We will decide
Evil-
later.
Evil West just be like, I came here to be angry and shoot vampires and I'm all out of vampires. No, there's leeches. There's giant Okay, you know, I'm surprised there hasn't been a stereotypical Native American character turn up yet.
Well, we've had everything else.
Exactly. You've even got a guy with the stereotypical, you know, Chinese laborer haircut from the time period.
Christ. Wish I had a map of this place.
Why don't you have a map of this? Well, you don't need a map. It's got one path. Oh no.
Whee! I was just having fun and then I fell.
My son stole the tire from his tire swing. Oh, don't go near the evil tree. What is with games nowadays? And just turning vampires into werewolves. Now, as a spoiler, guys, Alex will not fully remember Wild West God of War. Nah,
Still
Mild
can't.
West.
Still can't. Forgotten what I'm doing.
But you gotta punch people. It is a bit like God of War in the Wild West, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
But like, it's God of War for the PSP. That God of War. You remember the one for the PSP where he has a surrogate daughter? Just a reminder, Resident Evil went from zombies to goop monster to werewolves. Yeah, but Resident Evil also went from I'm gonna explore this destroyed skirt city in a miniskirt, and a tube top. I punch boulders with your face. And whatever Leon Kennedy was doing, which was being a boy band. I miss boy band Leon. He was a bit less. Well, Resident Evil 4 Leon was sort of kind of zany. In the remake, he was less zany.
Something broke the
Operation
in
Raccoon City was-
the remake, they just gave him PTSD.
Well, wouldn't you have PTSD? He watched that one cop who let him into the police station bleed out, and he did nothing.
Sure, Edgar wouldn't mind if I took advantage of this little beauty.
Oh God.
Operation Raccoon City, was that the one where you got to play like Umbrella Soldiers, or was that a different one? I remember.
Yeah,
one
I
where
think
you picked up-
I'm pretty sure it was.
And like you could be, they each had a character, and they were all equally stupid. The lure of being a vampire is eternal life, but if my eternal life is having a leech stuck on my head, I'm probably alright. I saw Stand By Me, I know what they do. First you think you're going on an adventure, and the next minute Rob Reiner's attacking you with a train. Which head is the leech on? Well, that's also Stand By Me. They're hanging a lot of people in this wood. I think you need fire. You've got a
I
flamethrower.
was gonna say, don't I have a flamethrower? Yeah, I do.
I mean, you could have just probably walked around.
Ash and blood.
Okay.
That was worth it.
God, usually when I walk in the swamp, I never find any money.
I'm currently
currently
Okay, you're
writing-
gonna need to read that to me. That's too much
I'm
writing.
currently writing a horror film, and I think my favorite character is the token black friend who is going to be at the start of the film, and when invited just says, no thank you, that's white people shit, that's how people die. Then the mid-credit scene going to be him reading the paper, seeing the deaths. I told you, motherfuckers, you're not far off. It is a trope. If there's anyone going to die in a horror movie, it's the African-American character. The stoner's going to live, the jock's going to be the first to die, and the girl who's just having her first teenage relationship is going to be labeled whore and murdered. Now, it can change. For instance, Event Horizon. The main way it changes is how much the African-American actor costs. Because if you've got Denzel Washington, you're not killing him in the first 5 minutes.
Well, yeah, that's true.
And if you've got The Rock, you're not killing him at all, because, you know,
Contract.
yeah, contractor.
Okay, Rock, so here's the thing. The creature is gonna grab you and tear you in half. Okay, and then I get back up, right?
No, you're dead.
Not exactly, Dwayne. No, I have to. I don't think we should have hired him.
I rewrote it. What do you mean? I now fight the monster.
This is my franchise now. Oh, he did
What?
the thing.
He's going to be an anti-hero. How? By killing people. That's not what an anti-hero... What can I say except...
This is my this is my movie now. It's called Horror and Shore.
I call it Red Dawn. No.
Red Dawn 2? No.
I'll need that.
I'm gonna need that.
So, Dwayne, imagine you get $1 billion, but you got to survive a horror movie and you get black water. Yeah, fair. Although saying that, Paris Hilton was in House of Wax, and she died within, like, the first 20 minutes.
Jesus.
It's probably because they couldn't afford it.
Set up camp here.
But it's also because she couldn't act for shit.
Well, there's that.
And don't get me wrong, I don't hate Paris Hilton like I used to when I was a teenager, because it kind of turned out she was playing everyone. Like, she stopped being a brat, and, like, you never hear about her in the news anymore, right? Paris Hilton can't act. One Night in Paris was great. I feel like the guy in that would be very upset if he found out she was acting. He was trying his hardest.
I was gonna say, do you reckon the day it came out that it was all an act, he was just like, no.
I always wonder, like, porn direction must be fascinating to watch. Like imagine, is the director like, listen, Sheila, I liked what you did there, but I need it 10% less, right? And I need you to just, like, envision.
Look, Sheila, you fake it like my wife fakes it. I need real Sheila.
Sheila, I need you to, remember your first time. I don't know when it was, but remember your first time. Daniel, make less noise.
And Giuseppe, for the love of God, keep the boom mic up!
Giuseppe's only got the one thing up.
Sorry, Giuseppe's blood is going elsewhere.
Giuseppe, no, listen.
Giuseppe can't hear
Is
you.
stranded on a little island in the middle of the swamp, and high tide is coming in while there's crew out there. Fucked up part of Black. Well, it's like, did you ever see that movie about that husband and wife diver who and the boat left them?
Twisted.
No?
Yeah, it's based on a true story. Basically, this husband and wife diver went they went under. I can't remember what it was. They like didn't bring their shoes or something. And the tour company, when everyone else came up, they hadn't come up yet. And they left, they didn't realize they were missing, and they just left them out there, and they never found them. And there's a movie based on kind of a theory of what happened. This is too many spiders.
Yep. And we are not...
He's not wrapped up like a mummy in a web.
Oh.
Guess he got away.
Oh shit, spiders! Yes, open water, that's it.
Oh.
You know, you get to be one thing. Vampire, Spider-Man, one thing. Not all this. This is too many things. Oh, and you're called a stalker. Okay. Open water, Waterworld. You know what? Waterworld gets a lot of shit. I liked Waterworld, the movie. Like, it's stupid, but I enjoyed the film. It was better than The Postman, or Dances with Wolves, whatever other crap that guy's been in.
Ugh.
I can't remember what else he's been in. Blinding of Isaac needs an animated series. I could see that, but we got Cuphead instead. And having now played Cuphead, I don't want to watch the series. I want nothing to do with anything to do with Cuphead.
Oh, you do.
No, because we end up going up a tree and it's not fun. Oh, what else has he been in? Dance with Wolves. Anyway, I want more Predator films seen in the past. That I can get behind. They're making a new... I love that I saw one where they're making a new Predator film where the Predator's the main character, which is kind of like, why? Alright.
Yeah, but that wasn't a spider, Jesse.
Yeah, that was a stalker. It had a giant spider on it. Also, it hasn't removed all the spiders.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Give me Samurai versus Predator. Samurai? Yeah, I could see Samurai versus Predator. I could see Vikings versus Predators. I don't know. The problem with the Predator films is at a certain point you've really done all you can. I would not sail on this. Oh, okay, random video, fine.
Fucking very jarring cutback, alright?
I know. Pirates versus Predator. Well, there's the Obra Dinn or whatever it is, the vampire movie that's just
Predator, you've taken half me crew. So I say we have a drinking competition.
Part of the ship, part of the crew.
You win, you become captain. I win, you leave this planet for good. I can't believe I lost. Now he's a captain too.
I hear you've got a little bit of a predator problem. I don't know if this bug still works, but if you turn arachnophobia on then off, it gives you more spiders. Why would I want more spiders?
Well, you have the spiders that were originally there, and then the ones you tried to hide that it made.
No, I understand the concept of more spiders. The concept isn't the issue. Why would I want more of them?
I mean, it doesn't make a difference at this point. There's so many.
Almost got killed to keep
True.
the plant safe.
Like, what's a few thousand more?
Done doing. That's true grit.
Oh, shit myself.
Gotta find a toilet. Oh god, it's coming out of spiders. You guys soon played Black. We did a Black Myth Wukong briefly. Alex played it.
Yeah, I was playing it off stream as well, so I needed a bit of a break from it. I probably will pick it back up because it is a very good game. Oh my god, what the fuck?
I just don't have the patience for it. Aww.
Oh, it's one of those
It's a mole.
moles.
He is moving fast. Quick, Alex, use something. I don't know. That'll do. Actually, this just makes me kind of want to watch. Black Myth Wukong is just Randy Marsh similar because you beat one boss and the spawns, and it's just I didn't hear no bell. I'm sorry. I thought this was America.
Jesus.
Huh. Why would you punch the exploding?
I was pressing the wrong button.
Are we sure? Is that what we're going with?
Yes.
Oh, hey.
Huggy!
He wants huggies. Time to use your special punching ability.
Can't do it yet.
I'm pretty sure you can block the red swings.
I don't think I can.
But you blocked the other guy's red swings.
No, I didn't. It wasn't a red swing. There we go.
No. Also, where does he keep getting boxes?
It's best not to ask.
But I am asking.
That's why it's best not to ask.
I want to know.
No, I don't think he wants you to know.
I don't care what he wants. His opinion's invalid.
Thieves.
This is my blade.
I
her
call it
Susan.
Birdie. Talk, Birdie. Good Birdie. Okay, I feel like you did that out of spite. They embarrassed you, and you shot the boxes.
Once again, you can't prove it.
I'm sitting right here.
Can't prove it.
Whee! Saint Denis not gonna stand a chance when you get there. So I was actually thinking about replaying Red Dead Redemption 2, and then I thought about it for another minute and went, actually, I'd really rather not.
The thing is, like, getting through the first part of that game is the hardest bit. If you can get past that, you're probably fine.
Yeah, if you can get over the boring-ass mountain bit.
It's just, yeah, it's just a lot. It feels like a big waste of time. The first time you do it, it's fantastic.
And I remember being bored the first time I did it.
That doesn't look healthy. Better run quick before it sinks.
That doesn't look healthy.
I know about health. I have 15 whiskeys with lunch. Healthy. Healthy whiskey.
How are your teeth? What's a teeth?
I stole them for coin. Coin is the name of my hooker. Who I pay with coin. It is weird. Well, they've yet to actually show a sign of disappearing, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on.
Oh right, okay. So they're not actually like dropping straight away. It's a timed thing.
Oh.
Is there anything over there?
There. Well, is there anything? I mean, have you actually found anything worth finding?
No.
No.
I'm very glowy.
Yeah,
Like
well,
there
you
is
got blue
there is
stuff.
no chance of stealth.
Why would you be stealthy? Your main attacks are punching.
Oh god. Owie. That was bullshit.
Also, anyone who wants to go with stealth has probably never said the term owie.
As my daddy used to say, owie.
I mean, this place looks like a septic tank after Mardi Gras, frankly. Alright. Slightly radioactive. Gumbo does stuff to your belly. Well, to my delicate English stomach, it certainly does anyway.
One question, where am I?
Second question. Think Arthur would have won if he didn't have the TB?
I mean, yeah, probably.
But Micah was a man's man, tough man, strong.
Yeah, but the amount of times that he needed to be saved by somebody else.
Yeah, but to be fair, the amount of times I fell off a horse.
Well, yeah, that's true.
My Arthur was not a strong-willed individual with grand ideas.
You can create a zip line. Oh, I need to do a bow.
You need to do a bow?
I need to indicate placing a zip line, X bow, find a rope first. Do I have a rope? Hello, rope.
No. Yeah, there's a rope. I don't know.
What's a chain? Well, I feel like I should be able to knock that down. It won't be that simple. Is that a rope over there?
No, that's a chain.
Then where rope?
Maybe blow up wall
Which wall? Oh,
behind you.
no, hang on.
Question mark rope?
Back, I had to put underwear on. Over the, like, change them or? Do you know what? Less
Don't
is
wanna know.
less is better.
It's all good. No one needs to know about underwear. Whether we're wearing it or not, Alex.
Or weren't. Or is.
Or aren't. Josh isn't.
I hope I don't bring this thing down on top of me.
That was weird. It just turned up above you. I can neither confirm nor deny my underwear status.
Well, I mean, you can always,
What?
you can always, 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 you
But I would like to say that sometimes one feels free.
More money.
Or so he's heard.
Gotta squeeze through.
Who's I don't follow the herd. I'm a freewheeling individual. I'm all mind, man. Not one of you sheep.
They lead to that church over there.
Oh yeah, that place doesn't look evil.
That doesn't look like a last stand for an old withered cowboy. Do you think they heard me?
I thought that was a cow. That is just a chunky boy coming at you right now. Hard Time. You guys should play Hard Time. It's a goofy prison simulator. I've never heard of it. But that's not really saying much. Due to the fact my PC is crap, I've never heard of most things. Although, I mean, we already kind of did a prison simulator. We did a No Way Out. Oh God. Oh, it's in early previews. Why does one of the guys have a Hitler mustache? Kind of looks like the fuck is it? Oh, I can't remember now. Oh, it looks like I've forgotten what it. Manhunt? No, not Manhunt. Well, it does look a bit like Manhunt.
Jesus!
Okay.
Oh shit!
What happened?
Killed him, but more things. There we go.
Thank God you've got the ability to. Is it going to turn out you're a vampire?
I don't think so. Maybe. Who knows?
We'll keep an eye on it until it goes on sale, I guess. Because it doesn't look like it's worth 15 bob just yet. Is this Alice Madness Returns? No, because that had an interesting plot. Although, did you play Alice Madness Returns 1 and 2?
No, I didn't.
So Alice Madness Returns 2 is less interesting, but more... It's weird. You know those, games where the sequel is way more mechanically, functional, but is way less interesting?
Yeah.
Like, Madness Returns 1 had weird weapons, weird characters, everything. Madness 2, they got rid of some of the weird weapons. They made it all a bit more mechanically stable, so it actually worked, but it lost a bit of the magic.
Yeah, well, that happens.
There's also a game about a Victorian girl being locked in an asylum for having an opinion, but yeah, that's also quite fitting.
Lock her away! She'll vote!
She might want to discuss changes.
This isn't sus.
I'm just saying, if I was a vampire living forever, the last thing I'd want to do is spend it in a mouldy old church. It's rather depressing.
I'm sure whatever's down here isn't going to be awful.
I'm going to go with a mole.
Just burning.
Oh, he just sounds like he's having a normal day.
Oh, it's burning.
1 had the story, plot 2 had the graphics and movement. Yeah, you're not far off. I mean, the movement was definitely better, but it was also... Alice Madness Returns was very much a product of its time. It was a, action-adventure with jumping puzzles.
Had some jumpies.
Had some jumpies. Got to do a bit of jumpies. Thankfully, it didn't follow other games at a similar time, like Half-Life, that went, you know what we need? Fucking jumping puzzles in first person, which should never be a thing. Especially not in early PC shooters. In tank control ass and shoot malarkeys. It's not worth it, Alex. It's not worth it.
Oh.
Gates. I have a bad feeling about this.
frankly, I think they put too much effort in. If I'm honest. I mean, you know when you meet a villain who's just clearly tried a bit too hard?
Jesse, open the gate. I'm stuck in here.
Well,
Move those damn blocks. Whatever you gotta do.
I guess you gotta move them damn blocks.
Can I get down?
Not until you move those damn blocks.
Oh, there's a staircase, that's why.
Oh,
Damn
cool.
Those damn blocks.
So you gotta make a path?
I believe so.
Right, well, the big ones are gonna be on either end, right?
I'd imagine so. Let me... I mean, I feel like that's the starting block. And then that just needs to go next to it?
No.
No. Okay, hang on. I think I see it. I feel like that's going to be something that needs to be used.
I think it's gotta go. Surely you make jumps, right?
Maybe?
So like you need that one there. No, that doesn't make sense.
Well, that one can come all the way down here and connect up to that. And then we
The
can move
second
that one over here and then connect it up to here and then bridge?
No, hold on. What's the
And then there's this one.
That's probably do a treasure piece.
Well,
Yeah, it
you
is.
know
Look, there's a chest there. No,
Yeah.
I think. Look at the tops of these again.
Hang on. So that
'Cause,
one,
yeah.
that one should connect there and there, and then that one should just connect over there, right? Because there's a thing there, so that should work.
Just a little more. There we go.
Yeah, there you go. So that one goes there, and then just push this one down until it's in the middle.
Hmm. Better question is how he's moving these.
Strong.
Should work now. Over here.
I
Yeah, we
fucking
get it,
know,
Edgar.
man. God.
He drinks milk. I love a bit of milk. Love a bit of milk. Also, he couldn't figure this out? Is he a tree?
Just behind you.
Oh no,
Why
it's a
can't he- Why? Yeah, they're really stretching the assumption of vampire here. And I mean that in the nicest possible word. None of these are vampires. You entered the Binding of Isaac Bostrom. He kind of did, except it's not a version of his mother giving him grief. At least not yet. Unless Alex's mother is secretly some form of fly crone. Which she is not. But I know of. Alex, you'd tell me if you were the spawn of a fly crone, wouldn't you?
of course.
Well, maybe if I...
Ah,
Maybe if I get a nice glass of sugar water. Anybody want some?
that does sound tasty.
Does it now? Well, I will admit, as an aside, you know, after the first time I ever watched Men in Black, you know, he asked for sugar water.
Yeah.
I was like, however old I was, I would have been a kid, and I was like, oh, that sounds great. I'm gonna make sugar water. So I made some sugar water, and it was horrible.
He makes it sound appetizing, doesn't he?
Yeah, he makes it sound like it's some great thing, and then you actually try it. It's just overly, horribly sweet water. I was probably praying someone had put some fluoride in it, just for, you know, my poor teeth. It's a bit like watching the first Deadpool, and you kind of see him get that pizza. Every time I watch that film, I suddenly want a pizza.
That is a nice pizza.
That's a nice-looking pizza. But yeah, basically, don't drink sugared water. It is not nice. Also, don't beat up fly monsters. or do beat up fly monsters. Something about beating up fly monsters. Well, that'll do it. Make saltwater soup with a side of sugar water for dessert. Oh, that sounds fancy. That's treating myself, though. I'm gonna sneeze at a certain point in time. I don't know when. You should probably focus on killing the big guy, right? I don't mean to backseat game.
It's fine. Sorry, there's just quite a few of them now, so I was hoping I could take a few out.
I don't feel like... Do you have your ultimate?
Not yet.
Yeah, I just focus on killing him. Wow, 2 hits. That is. There we go. Oh.
Give me a kiss. Ah!
Give me kid. Oh, they're still here. You have your ultimate now.
Not yet.
Yeah, I feel like if they didn't arm you, it'd be way better. So this is one of those games where the ultimate really isn't worth it because of how long it takes to get it.
Oh, I need 4 battery cells. When I'm moving around, it's fine because they usually throw you a few in between, but when you're in the middle of a fight, it takes ages for it to build up.
To which you're kind of like, well, it reminds me of the No More Heroes power-up, which from what I understand was random when it happened. So you could end up just getting it with the last enemy and be stuck with it.
Look,
Hey,
I won!
buddy.
Did you see me? Did you see me beating it up?
Edgar, you good?
Get up, you lazy bitch.
Thanks for that. But I had it under control.
No, you didn't.
You're in a cage, bud.
I found the plan. The locals call it La Orchid de la Vida.
That skeleton thing had you in a cage. You're a skeleton bitch now.
Look, don't you talk about my prison husband. He was lovely.
Sorry I got you into this. Getting your ass out of the fire is kind of...
I'm not listening. I hate Jack from Red Dead Redemption. He's the most annoying character.
He's not.
He's more annoying in the sequel, where you have to listen to him yell, "Work, you damn nag!" repeatedly when he rides his stupid horse.
He's really not annoying.
I find him incredibly annoying.
Even if you're
In Red Dead Redemption, the first one, not
Yeah.
Gun, I hated him. I hated playing as him.
No, I didn't. I liked it.
me or your father.
Of course he did. He was an edgy kid with issues. He probably felt a connection.
No, I liked I liked the story. I liked playing as him because he avenged his dad.
Just about everyone else in the institute is
He
dead.
places all
Cycle
up voice lines.
continues.
You and your daddy are gonna need all the help you can get to build things.
Yeah, but which Jack? Kid Jack?
Those pretty flowers.
Kid Jack, Adult Jack,
Listen
Son
here,
Jack, no
Micah.
Figure you ain't gonna
I guess I've got the teepee. You damn rat! I had a wife and a child. It's just probably historically accurate for this day and age. Ooh, look at John! You must be the only guy to get half his brain eaten and be smarter.
Oh, look, it's the woman who probably should have been German, but for some reason isn't. She's designed like she's going to be German.
Yeah.
Oh. Apparently there's a blimp.
You ratted us out, Dr. Blackwell. I know we've had our differences, but this...
For your information, I had nothing to do with Mr. Harris' sudden appearance on our doorstep. But thank you for confirming.
All I did was call him, tell him our location, and inform him of your dad.
You gentlemen, but I can assure you that Calico wasn't built on broken words and betrayed confidences. Women in my position don't have that privilege.
It was built on killing your father, which I have done.
We do.
I do not regret it.
Clean syringes now.
Your dad, yeah, I shotgunned him. I shotgunned him twice. I shotgunned him so many times that I gummed him.
5 minutes is all we need.
Well, we sure say that in a whorehouse. That'll get you popular.
Joke's on you, I only need one.
Lenny!
Lenny!
I use the other 20 minutes for conversationing.
Oh, now that that business is done with, how you doing today?
Was that good for you? It was good for me.
You can lie. Please lie.
Please make me feel good.
I'm so alone.
Come on, William. I've seen.
Owie.
Your mother was a whore. Sorry, what?
How are you feeling? Someone's squeezing my brain. There's some thoughts in here.
Like your mother squeezed money out of me.
Oh, I see her, Jesse. Oh, no! You must stop her before. Wait. I see a sign. Dickinson. She's in Dickinson.
She's in the window. She's in the walls.
Jesse, wipe the sweat on my balls.
Oh no, it's a creepy kid.
Holy shit! That was her. They're linked. I need to get to Dickinson. Tough old bastard, he's turning it around on her. It's gonna be a hard sell to Harold. Gotta try. You keep an eye on him. And keep your hands off that switch.
I'm not gonna.
Touch it.
I'm gonna do
Touch
it.
the switch.
I'm
Pull
gonna
the
do
switch.
it. I'm gonna do it again. I'm back in the room. I knew it.
Pull the switch. Kill your dad. Imagine you catch a shark while fishing and give it a small amount of cocaine. Why only a small amount? Learn to live a little bit, sloth.
I assure you, Mr. Assistant Secretary.
Go with all the cocaine. Oh no, it's
Secretary Harrow, sir.
this guy.
Agent Rent here. Dr. Blackwell brought me up.
Excuse me.
Father.
You're not excused.
I know. It couldn't have been easy. His shadow will loom large over us all. Please accept my condolences on behalf of.
Accept nothing.
Try not to wallow in grief. It only
Wallow a
leads
little
to
bit.
wonder. And this country desperately needs success.
Aside from the news of your father's
Hear me out, Alex.
demise,
Yeah.
Kill
I've
him.
also briefed the Assistant Secretary
I
on
might.
the successful
Kill his
destruction of
friends, too.
Elizabeth's leech factory in McCallum Sawmill.
That and a penny will buy me a cup of warm piss, Doctor. No one
Why are you-
is
why are you
safe
paying
when
a penny for
country
piss?
beast and their army of freaks are on the loose. And do you have
That's
any
a lot
idea
for
what
piss.
she is? No. Actually, I do, sir.
Like, I'm sure you could pick it up for cheaper, right?
What intel? Can't say, but it's 100% solid. Great. You can head for Dickinson after you get back from Kingston. Kingston? There's a case containing some very sensitive information there that I need picked up. But sir, the Dickinson lead. There's at least 3 interstate railroads.
There's nothing quite as funny as someone called Dickinson.
Well, you there. What's your name?
Only? Virgil? Only?
Do you know your way to Kingston, only Virgil?
With all due respect, Mr. Assistant Secretary.
You know it's cold outside and inside when you piss in a bottle for warmth. I think you have been doing it wrong. Get pockets, sloth. Pockets are good.
I'm funding this circus of yours, and I want
What's with this guy and fucking bodily fluids? Watery shit. Watery.
I'll get them for
think
you,
he's
but when you
okay?
die later because of this, I will laugh.
I hate you.
to the Andalusia Financial Service,
Illegally.
like the Callum's Mill and the Kingston oil fields. Debano indeed. He and his
Development?
brat are up to their assholes in illegal acquisitions, and the government intends to seize their not insubstantial portfolio. Sounds like you need a lawyer, not a vampire hunter. Tried that already. I even sent in.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Tried that already. Suit up. I need you in court.
I fear everything.
What exactly am I looking for? Based on the final telegram from my forensic accountant.
Has the jury reached a verdict? Why is that lawyer pulling out a gun?
We've decided to give him a bit of the Old West.
still don't get why.
What does that mean?
Your Honor, I've come to the conclusion, if I am made guilty, I will kill everyone.
The incident at your former
Your Honor,
we
I'ma
are
sell
at
him.
war. This could
To what?
very well
To a
turn
murder house?
tides in our favor.
What is this Warhammer-looking cutscene? This is not a Warhammer-looking cutscene. This is trying to be Warhammer.
Let's get this over with.
Oh, goody oil.
You alright, folks? I need to find the office.
Dude, wash.
The whole area's been totally overrun by bloodthirsty freaks.
They're thirsty for blood.
Well, I found one that was mostly thirsty for information.
Wanted to know where I was born.
Had a lovely chat, but frankly, I was not comfortable sharing it due to the toxic masculinity at the time. Anyway, how are you doing, Ferret? Okay, you're leaving.
You're
Fine.
leaving. Cool, fine. Be like that.
Just like my father.
Just like he's
Okay.
not even taking the stairs. Why does
Oh, sure.
everyone that I love zip line away from me?
I wrote him a card. Oh God, I put my heart and soul in there. Granted, I don't know how to write, but you know, that was emotional.
Look at those scribbles, heartfelt.
Hope he didn't find my $121. I worked for 15 years for that.
All for my boy.
Well, thankfully, I hit my $108. Much. Oh, found that too. Okay. Well, oh no, my note.
Instructions. I have assessed the.
Well, only one thing to do now.
No, my pen name is Harrow.
He can't find my novel. It's about an oil miner who finds love.
With a strapping cowboy.
And then becomes the ballet dancer. I call it Drilly Elliot.
What's your
It'll
name?
be-
It's not Drilly, I can tell you that.
Wait, there's skins?
What? Oh, it's for the guns.
Oh, that's stupid.
The Ghost Boomstick.
Hi, I'd like to call Tryhard for 100 points.
Can I less flashy? Yeah, no. Also the first skin we found in this game.
Whole lot of punching going on, Alex. Have you considered talking? Have you asked them of their day? Have you told them of Drilly Elliot? And it's hardcore oil-based puns. None of which are particularly good, because, you know, it's not a period for massive pun. You know, the pun art had not been perfected in the 1700 oil fields. Just saying, wasn't a big moment for it. There might have been some standouts, I don't know. Oh, you really ripped him a new one. I feel like you weren't meant to shoot that.
And yet I did. Also, more
Alex,
spiders, yeah.
I think I spied a problem. I'll see what I can do about it.
Somehow I feel like this is going to summon Eva.
No, I don't know. I think we can rig a solution.
Take that.
You're going to run out eventually.
Cash.
Yeah. But I gotta buck the trend when I can.
Getting weaker.
They're all weak. You assume
Yeah, but they're getting weaker.
Can you help me? I can't swim. Also, the oil is leaking air. We are losing money.
Find a way to drain the lake. Wait, isn't it?
Why?
That's a problem.
Why do you have a lake of oil?
Yeah. Oh.
Well, that's... Oh, TNT! Tinter! Tinter, Alex!
Hang on.
Shoot the Tinter! Yeah, Tinter. Tinter good. Good Tinter. Well, you just got a back shot from a vampire. How'd you feel? I think I've read this in a book. I have not. Most of the books I read at the minute are Warhammer. There's no back shots. There is copious amounts of fascist violence. Which is much the same thing. Arguably, Warhammer would probably be improved with some back shots. I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying. Some of the Primarchs really feel like they just need to bang it out of their system. In Fulgrim's case, maybe bang it less. But frankly, the Lion and Lehman Russ, they just need to do it. That'll chill them out a little bit. Has it ever bothered you that you're basically the Wild West version of a Spider-Man villain?
Kinda.
And I'm not even talking Electro, I'm talking Blade. Except you're nowhere near as cool as Wesley Snipes.
Where do
You're
you
like,
stand
what?
on the whole, like, how he acted in Blade Trinity?
I mean, nobody came out of Blade Trinity looking great. Let's be honest.
No, but, I mean, he especially didn't come out looking great, mostly because he kind of just gave up.
Well, yeah, I think...
And apparently he didn't like Ryan Reynolds, which at the time was apparently just a common thing.
I mean, of course he didn't. Ryan Reynolds was very jokey, and he thought himself as more of a serious actor than he was. You know, and frankly, it can annoy people.
Towards the oil company office. Oh, it's on the other side of the lake. So you're gonna have to drain it to get over there. Release all counterweights and you.
Anyway, I'm gonna keep holding this open flame right next to the oil.
Oh no, my shoelace!
And curse my slippery fingers. My mother was right.
Something about sweaty palms.
Also, if you see Jed, tell him I'm not paying him. Thank God we designed it over a thin chain holding some boxes. That could have been awkward.
Need to get to that other one now.
Oh, I'm gonna talk out loud, I think.
I mean, you've shot every other chain you've ever seen, but apparently you can't shoot this one.
Nope.
You probably got to shoot something on that bridge to get it to drop.
Yep. Stupid. Very stupid.
Oh, but you can open that door.
That's where I'm going.
I mean, who doesn't love invading some privacy? Cool, I was trying to masturbate in here with him watching, but, you know, just turn up. That's fine, I put a lock
It's
on
fine,
the door.
romance is dead.
You know, you've clearly never tried to jacket it up. I don't know what this is made out of, and I'm touching it, and oh my God!
Where's that switch?
Okay, so apparently
Make
you
it to
have
the
electric
what,
power.
what fuse box?
So when did you start becoming
Follow
conductive,
the wire. Right, it's there.
Alex?
Yeah.
Why are you conductive? I mean, I got a real jolt out of that.
How you doing, Jesse? Ow!
How you doing, Jesse? I'm positive, but I'll soon be negative.
There it is.
Little electricity joke for people, you know. Little bit of electricity humor. Some find it shocking, but I find it adds a real charge. Stop touching the lightning, Alex.
We thought that was it for us.
Anyway, I'm gonna go back to working with this highly unstable electricity.
I'm sure it'll be fun.
By the way, you didn't let Wankin' Jimmy out of the shed, did you? Oh,
I
no,
told you,
did.
Carl, you can't keep me in.
It's time to go for a bit of a silly oil slicker.
I'm gonna make a mess.
No cars are going to be running on this due to my seminal fluid.
It's thicker
Makes-
than your average semen.
What do you mean by average? You know.
Look, I've seen many a semen.
Anyway, like BP, you are going to release a huge amount of oil into the local wildlife. Yay! You're a war criminal.
In 20 years, doing something like this will make me a criminal.
I'd love if it was just you got a small video of a very sad-looking seagull. Or David Attenborough just runs into the past and decks you in the face.
And here we have the suplex. Yeah!
I'm going to RKO him out of nowhere.
Wide
Did
open
they-
space.
Did they just leave bodies in there? Ah. Greenpeace has found you. And they've finally become the furries we all knew they would be. Is Greenpeace still a thing?
Yeah.
I feel like they've been replaced by PETA, whatever they're called.
Peter.
You know, the guys who kill puppies and then lecture everyone else about looking after animals. And who's the head of PETA once got gifted a fur coat and kept it. But I feel like the punching was unnecessary there.
I feel like the shot to the head was just overkill.
I hope you don't find my cousin wanking Jimmy. Oh, no, he exploded. Into spiders. I knew it. Pa always knew he wouldn't make it.
No, my semen web. Took me months.
You ever tried making a web out of Siemens? It's impossible. Oh no, my other $156
And my perk point. I don't know what that does, but it's mine.
I was looking to get given better job. I forgot the word. Fuck it. Words. Words are confusing.
I fucked up my line. I have one speaking line.
This was gonna be my big break. I was gonna be in Baldur's Gate 4. Hello, I am a druid. I feel like you should just be able to shoot the spider off him. You know? What this game desperately needs is a time slowdown mechanic. You know what I mean? Like something to just... So they have this, and yet they still can't make a decent Flash game. And yes, I do mean Flash from, like, you know, the comics, not Flash as in a game made in Flash. Because I don't think...
I mean,
Flash
I
is-
knew what you meant.
I still think that Rocksteady should have done that instead of making more Batman games, which I get...
I
I'd
still think it's funny that Rocksteady have gone, oh, our plan all along was to make it so they would come back, and it's like... I don't think it was.
I think you've still dropped Suicide Squad. I
See,
do like
here's the thing. I would still happily play it with a friend, but it just got to the point where I couldn't sit through it on my own.
Firstly, I'm confused why that guy had $2,000. I feel like you need to use your perks to get more perky stuff. No,
Well,
no,
once I'm done.
I just can't play it.
I
I
don't mean you. I just mean like there is. I need to play it with somebody to finish it. I know that much.
I'm pretty sure I saw a thing where they retconned it, so now it turns out they are all clones. And even Neku's making history.
Neku's
I almost
making
called
history.
Neku either. That'd be confusing.
That'd be exactly what they both want.
And also make perfect
For a second there, I thought you were
sense.
one of those demons. The National Guard barricaded us inside here before they headed
No, they did completely retcon the whole.
Yeah, no. In Suicide Squads, it is revealed now that Suicide Squad saved the Justice League. The Justice League you kill are clones. They're not real. They're not the real heroes.
But you know, that kind of just makes every death that you know, like hurt people completely pointless.
Pointless. Yeah,
So-
it was basically emotionally gaslighting everyone.
Yeah, they weren't gonna win after they made the decisions they'd made. They could have reversed it, and it still wouldn't have made it better.
The problem is they decided to have the Suicide Squad kill Batman, which kind of, after you'd spent 3 games playing as him kicking everyone's ass, it kind of was stupid.
I will tell you now that the best part of that game was where he basically just prowls on you, and he does what you did to people in 3 games. Like that was,
Fine.
and it was genuinely terrifying. Like they nailed that. That was actually very well done.
And then the end of it is a fight against the giant fear relief. Did it say it in game? I think they announced it. I can't remember.
I think it was done in a DLC because I'm sure that you end up finding the real Flash in the latest expansion.
Fair. But yeah, it's just they had that, and then I get why they were pushing Wonder Woman in it, because I think she's getting her own game soon.
That's the plan. Whether or not it happens is kind of all over the place at the minute.
But I also know that, like, what is it? The Batman VR game is apparently one of the best games on PSVR.
I have heard good things about it.
Granted, saying it's the best game on PSVR is a bit like saying, you know, Yorkie is the best chocolate that had a problematic past. Yeah, it's not a big area to work around. Anyway, how are you, Gauze? And how are you, Neku? How's adulting going? Did you adult good? I can't wait for Wonder Woman 1984 game. I wonder if it'll be as weird as 1984.
Worked like a charm.
God,
I'm
I'm
good,
so
just
good.
finished
God, you know
recording
what? When I'm
podcast.
done hunting vampires, I'm gonna become an electrician.
Yep. How are you guys? We're good. Alex is continuing his general dislike of this game.
Yep, it's proven to be a 3-level stream thing, which I think there's 15 to 17 missions. So.
Oh, it's never going to end.
Yep.
Top of that tower without it crazy.
Please, you gotta help my buddies. Once you get on the other side,
I'm here too,
follow the pipes.
Do the National Guard dress as cowboys?
I guess.
But no, like, they're making. There are indications it might be a Batman Beyond game, which would make more sense.
I am genuinely that's all I want. I just I loved everything about Batman Beyond.
I still think that
Really, Boomer Turner?
Rocksteady should have used the game mechanic to do a Flash game. I think they would have been perfect for Flash. And frankly, Flash's villains need a redesign.
What? But they nailed Captain Boomerang.
I mean, name another Flash villain.
I'm just thinking back to the show now. Isn't Oh God, what's he called? Is he called Grodd? Gorilla Grodd?
Gorilla Grodd.
Yeah.
He is a Superman villain.
I thought he was a Flash villain.
No, Superman.
They've. I mean, maybe not in comics, but in every form of like game and film media, they've made out like Grodd's.
Flash has Captain Cold. Yes, there's 2 captains.
I still
Heat
need.
Blast. Reverse Flash. I'm not interested in any other open world superhero games. That's also fair. Open world superhero games are. I think they might be a bit dated at this point. Frankly, open world games are a bit dated at this point. I'm a bit done with open world. Like, for instance, I don't know if there'll be a Spider-Man 3. There probably will be, but they've killed off most of the bloody villains, so I don't know what's going to happen next there.
Oh, the games?
Yeah.
No, they've got one planned.
Wonder what villains are left now.
Green Goblin.
Yeah, you gotta have more than just Green Goblin.
Well, I mean, look, there's plenty, like, there's still plenty of villains that are left. They did kill quite a few of them, though.
And then the problem is Miles never really got his own villain group. I was always a bit of a problem with him.
Well, the thing is, in this next one, the main issue they're going to have is they're clearly trying to introduce Cindy.
Who?
The other, well, technically one of the Spider Women.
There's so many spider people now, it's hard to tell.
I can never, I've never really known who she is. I just know that she is Silk, yeah, Silk Spider.
Oh, the one who wants to bang, the one who is attracted to Peter's pheromones, and every time they run into each other, they have to bang.
Yeah, that one.
Well, that sounds like something you'd read in a terrible webcomic. It's not. It's actually the character. Which is going to be awkward. Although, to be fair, it's looking like Peter might have a much smaller part in the next game.
Well, I reckon it's going to be a case of he comes out of retirement, so to speak, for the next game, so I don't actually think it'll...
Oh, God damn it, Levy. Getting us drunk is just going to lead to more depressing superhero talk.
You're going to have to give me a sec! Woo! Oh, wait, I can do this now.
I mean, to be fair, they actually have to bring Peter back, because he's the one with more connection to Norman who thinks he killed his kid.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Well, he's not dead yet.
I mean,
he's just in a coma again.
Yeah, with no Venom symbiote.
Well, you don't really know the state of his health, because when you last saw him, he was not okay.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you killed the Venom symbiote, didn't you? I can't remember now.
I mean, you think you did, but you've also got a part of the Venom symbiote at the end of it because you have the anti-Venom symbiote, so...
Weird that you never gave that to Harry. You just kind of left him in a coma. Granted, I've never liked Harry Osborn as Venom as a concept. I always thought it was a bit meh. But I like Eddie Brock.
The thing is, like, I knew what they were going to do.
Oh, they've done it before. It's not a new one. Speaking of superheroes, let's not tear our gloves.
Whee! No, my gloves!
Cowboy.
What? Why did I come here?
Ghost Rider game. Ghost Rider could... Okay, you've managed to cause more damage than one would expect. Ghost Rider could work, but he never gets off his bike.
I mean, he does.
Rarely.
I think in every movie and video game he's been in, he basically spends more time off his bike than on it.
Yeah, but that's because Nick Cage probably can't ride a bike.
I think he famously can, actually.
I don't know anymore. I don't know what Nick Cage can do anymore.
He can turn a career around is what he can do.
Yeah, he's done that like 9 times.
Yep.
I like being in movies, Sean. I don't know, thing is, superhero games inevitably kind of turn out to be exactly the same. And that's not saying anything against superhero games, but they went through their thing. Unlike Hollywood, gaming then kind of dropped it a little bit.
Did it?
It did to not to the degree Hollywood has done, where it's gone heavy into superheroes still.
Well, to be fair, they kind of hit a gold mine with the MCU for a while.
Yeah, but that's past. The MCU's not really at the point it was.
Well, it has a few winners which are kind of keeping everything roughly afloat.
It has winners, but the argument is it's pushed heavily into the streaming, and to make its money back for streaming, it started releasing stuff constantly. And people just don't have the patience.
Well, yeah.
Like, you see a character turn up as a secondary part in a movie, and they've suddenly got a series, and people just don't have time to watch this many series.
Well, it's one of the reasons why I really am not happy with the fact that Arcane is clearly just going into the, you know, spin-off route, because it's like they kind of ruined the ending of their main series to kind of push everything else. And I get that Netflix From what I understand, Netflix was probably gonna either cut it or change it or do something, because that just seems to be what they do these days. But even so, like, apparently that's what they wanted to do. The story that they wrote and the story that they put out is what they wanted, so it's not even like I could blame Netflix.
They made their choices. It is what it is.
I need to make
Like,
a drink.
I might not have super liked... I didn't hate it either. The ending for Arcane 2 was fine.
Everything about Arcane Season 2, up for the first 6 episodes, I thought was perfect. Episode 7 was good, Episode 8 was okay, and Episode 9 was anticlimactic. Again, like, still a great series, still love it, but...
Yeah, no, fair enough.
They spent a lot of time building up certain characters in the second season, and the payoff was just very meh, and it's very clear that that was the payoff because they're planning on doing something bigger in the long run.
I think it needed maybe 1 or 2 more episodes just to sort of explain more and give it a bit more.
I mean, the thing is,
Like-
I've seen people say, "Oh, well, now it makes sense because all these characters are, doing what they're doing in League of Legends, and that's what they were doing." It's not what they were doing. They would literally, they're just writing more lore now. That's all they're doing. Like they've now gone away to make more series, whilst also expanding the lore.
They've actually added the Warlord lady to League of Legends now. She's a character.
I thought she was already in it anyway.
No, apparently she was. From what I could tell, she wasn't. She's got her own character now. Which, fair play. I don't play League. I don't have the mental fortitude to sit through a game of League of Legends.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't want to get yelled at for not knowing how the game works.
Oh,
Ghost
for
Red needs to channel
fuck's
this power through
sake.
stuff like in the second movie and try.
Hey, look, we found the main office.
Oh, HR. That is.
You're not
disgusting.
getting out of here unless you give me your DBS.
I mean, I'll say this: the enemy designs are at least interesting. They're
Yeah, no.
super far from vampires, but they're interesting.
Did I just beat some tentacles off that thing?
I mean, look, you're beating off tentacles. Everyone's having a good time, okay?
Oh.
Oh, it's Dragon Age Veilguard.
It is a bit.
Use your super. Nope. That was poorly timed. that was bad super. Not on you.
I know, I shouldn't have done it. I didn't want to do it, but you wanted to see it.
I gave you a suggestion based on the information I had to have.
And I like making you happy. I'm sorry I did that.
Do you? Because you resisted my hug.
Well, that's because you turned your hug into a fucking vice grip.
That's how I hug.
No, it isn't.
My patented bear hug.
I blew it up. Ah, vagina!
Blew up my patented bear hug. That's what you did.
I blowed it up.
Didn't realize affection was such a horror show for you. Why would you go and punch that? It's all spikes. Well. Why is it making elephant noises? I don't think it's at the yellow bar yet. Apparently that was painful. I hate how you can see its head. That's probably a kindness. I'd hit it harder.
Gotti. Well, time to go to HR.
I would like to complain.
I've been hiding here for a week.
This ain't a rescue mission.
Really? You don't look like you've gone for a week.
I'm here to pick up some documents for Assistant Secretary Harrow.
Documents. I don't know anything about any documents. Oh, these documents?
Oh, you look so
Jonathan
dapper.
Biddle at your service.
Mr. Biddle.
Mr. Harrow.
Man, if I was called Biddle, I'd be upset. I'd just change it to Riddle.
Harrow's written you off, Biddle. Sent me for the case, not you. All I know is that DC wants that portfolio seized.
DC? What an asshole.
That's a place, not a guy, but okay.
For the government you ate, he wants it for himself. He wrote me into this scheme for a cut of the profits.
I kind of want to give this guy a
He's
wedgie.
hung me out to dry. That asshole.
How big a cut?
10%.
Do you want to give this guy a wedgie?
Hope it was worth all those soldiers' lives, you greedy little pissworm. I'll take that.
Whoa, wait. What about me?
Also, I'm getting Colin Farrell in the Penguin vibes. But I don't know who animated his thumbs, but they're creeping the fuck out of me.
We're making good time, and I hate it.
I don't know how much is left, frankly.
More like lining your own pockets, you slimy shit. What the hell are you? Biddle.
Oopsie daisy.
You sent two
I-
National Guardsmen to their deaths for a paycheck. When the president gets wind of this, you're a dead man.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that the way the veins in your forehead are throbbing, and so.
Oh my god, shoot him.
I feel like more of the design of this game went into every character's nose than I've ever actually seen.
Mr. Secretary now. As in Secretary of War. As in the fucking right hand of God.
Like, they've all got just...
Seriously, do you think the President of these United States is gonna give a royal fuck about the pissant accusations of a podunk?
There we go.
There we go.
It's about time.
Ready, do it. Give me a reason to throw your cowpoke ass into Newgate and cleanse your father's legacy to the bone.
How are you going to do that when you're dead? How are you going to do that when you're dead?
Yeah, they can't prove anything if they can't find your body.
I'll shoot you, throw you to me dad. He's alive, by the way. He'll bite you. You were a vampire. I shot you. Bye-bye.
I'll put you in cement shoes and then stick your head in a pond.
Why is he still alive?
Find some vampires to kill. That's much.
In fact, you know what? Cement shoes and cement gloves. Chuck them in a pond.
Leave him at the bottom of a pond on all fours for all the fish to enjoy.
Gonna give him a fishy gimp mask, see what happens.
Oh my god, who's the new fish?
Just an eel with a whip comes up to him, and then the rest is history. Why would you put him in an electric chair?
But in the Jesus, apparently my dad is a mission.
Virgil and I were just having the most invigorating discussion.
I was telling Director Rentier about my ideas for upgrading the gauntlet.
I must say it's refreshing to see young blood like Mr. Olney's coursing through Calico. We'll need his vital spirit.
Maybe if you give me a little drink. Maybe cut his wrists?
Is there a reason he's positive? It's sickening.
Glad to see you're in good shape, but we've got a situation.
Ah, I know a solution. Maybe let me bite you. Just a little bite. A little nibble. Little chew. Come on. Son, what's a little bloodletting between family?
His head knows what's right, but his heart is tainted by lust for power and money.
My heart is just tainted for a little bit of a nibble. Come on, son. Little bite. Little chew. Little sucky sucky. I love you long time. Come on, son.
Moving.
You know what? Maybe let's wait for the
Alex.
Yeah.
If you were a vampire, is there anyone you wouldn't drink blood from?
Without the Institute, this country would turn into a blood feast. Now, you tell me, son, what's more important? His approval or ending this war before it started?
What did you see while Felicity was in your head?
Death. Horrible monsters appearing out of nowhere. Fire.
The fact you haven't said kids in a really long time is very concerning.
Scores of them.
Yeah, but that's like a snack pack, like,
Blood.
you know, when you don't want a meal, you just want a snack, like.
It's not worth the effort.
Dickinson is a major cattle railway hub.
So other than a lot of talking, the game isn't terrible. It's just
You
boring.
won't be able to contain it.
I can contain it. Fuck you.
I'll be honest. I've actually stuck soft piano music on in the background, and it's making everything 100 times funnier.
Christ.
It's like this guy's just being chased by a softcore game. What do you call it?
Orchestra.
That's it. A softcore game orchestra. They're just following him around.
You're forgetting a lot of words today, bud.
I'm very tired.
Yeah, me too. I fell asleep on the floor with my kid trying to break my spine before.
Didn't think to call an ambulance. No, just kick you while you're down. Now that we know that if
That's
you die,
that's the first time in like quite a while that I've literally just been walking through my house, been so tired, and I just got on the floor and went to sleep.
Is Josh okay? No, he isn't.
Also, hi, Danny.
Josh has had a 4-day holiday and he's got to go back to work tomorrow, and he's not happy about it.
Oh yeah, you were off today. I forgot about that.
I was, but I started going back to the gym again today.
I did too.
And you know, sitting there not doing anything is exhausting.
Sitting there making other people feel uncomfortable. Woo!
No, I don't stare at people. I just sit and stare at the floor and look like I've done a really hard workout.
Look, I'm not saying I know how this game works by now, but that's a fight.
I'm off this week. You lucky devil, you.
You lucky duck, you.
I've got to cover Black Friday, which is not going to be fun.
I'm going on holiday on Friday. Oh. It's Vampire Me!
Oh, Felicity. Which one's Felicity? I feel like it's the one with the hammer. This might be the first time you've actually come across, like, vampires.
Oh yeah, because I think it was thralls that we were fighting at the start, wasn't it?
I'm having a birthday Friday. Ooh, Danny birthday.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on holiday when you have your stream. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, but Vampire You looks cooler. That's fair. I won't be on holiday, but I won't be streaming the weeks Alex is off. What the hell is happening to my brain today? It's all that softcore piano. Did you just kick him in the dick and shoot him in the face?
Maybe.
He'll be there in spirit. He'll be in spirit, certainly.
The fuck?
Huh. Did you just kill that guy?
Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Apparently not, he's got friends. How funny would it be if this turned out to be the final boss fight and they just run out of money? But they were just like, no, we're gonna have to end it here. Just have him fight everything.
I mean, this is certainly everything.
It's weird because you hadn't come across any of this before.
Well, this is one of the big vampire bosses that we fought near the start.
No, he is, but what I mean is none of these other vampires have been a factor before.
Oh yeah, no, that's true.
I don't remember you coming across, you know, big man with a hammer or Joker wannabe with a pistol. Like,
well, not vampire variants anyway.
Also, you still didn't answer my question of what you wouldn't fight. He is gonna heal. Of what you wouldn't eat if you were a vampire. For me, it's anyone with a family because the kids always come back. And then become vampire hunters.
I mean, it depends. Like, I'd like to think that yeah, I wouldn't touch kids. I wouldn't touch families. I would basically just, you know, do a Venom and only go for people who are like bad.
No, I didn't say that. Bad is relative, anyway. Like, does that mean I'm going to invade the Russian parliament? Is that what's going to happen? No. I love his little ponytail.
Jesus. That was actually pretty good.
Oh, it's about time you used your electricity for more than just stunning people. Yes, I'm alive. We were curious. Anyway, how are you, Eva?
Yeah, how you doing, Eva?
Good nap? I assume it was a nap. You're missing Alex killing a bunch of vampires and not answering what he wouldn't eat if he was a vampire.
I did answer. Families and kids.
Yeah, but it took you a long time.
Yeah, well, I went evil first.
But also, what if one of the families turned out to be like Hitlery? It was a 1 hour nap from 5 till 9. That's an hour. Technically.
Also, Danny, I
technically
will pop in on your stream when I do get some time.
10 o'clock even, not 9 o'clock, just saying. Also, you're like 12, so it's probably going to be a Capri Sun. God, imagine being stuck at 12. Yes, but I hadn't eaten today. That's fair. Well, hopefully you had a good meal and the nap made you feel a bit better. Personally, naps always make me feel worse, but that's because I don't sleep well in naps. And then you wake up and you're kind of sweaty and you can't... I was going to have a nap, but I lay in bed for like 2 minutes and then went, I can't do this, I'm going to go on a walk. And that didn't help either, but, you know.
I will, Danny, I will be there. For a period of time.
He mostly does it to get away. Having stayed with Alex for a day, I found he disappears for long periods of time, and you just can't see him. And then you find him just sitting, staring.
Yeah. Beforehand, it was like, oh come on, having kids can't be that bad. And then he had to play with them for an hour, and he was like, I want to go home.
Yeah, well, they kept attacking me.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Suddenly, you sit down, and you got 2 kids sitting on you.
They wanted to play with their Unky Josh.
Yeah, demanding your attention.
Yeah. Can't even eat a meal.
I didn't understand what half of them were talking about.
Yep.
It's exhausting. Frankly, it's just reiterated my choice that maybe kids aren't for me. Plus, in the event of an apocalypse, kids always get killed.
Yeah, it's gonna be a situation where it's like I'm gonna have to sacrifice myself. It's gonna be a thing.
Yeah, but now I've discovered they're not sacrificing themselves out of nobility. They just want to
I just want to sleep. Like the creature that digs its claws into me and lifts me in the air. I'm gonna pull it close and whisper into its ear, "Thank you for my release."
They're just going, "No, Alex, we still have time to escape," and you're going, "No, I need to sacrifice." But the doors
Little do I know, I'm starting a fucking revolution amongst the fucking monsters because one just goes back home and just goes, One of them thanked me today, Chuck. What are we doing?
They're sentient beings, Daniel. Also, these terrible monster names. Chuck.
Chuck and Daniel.
It's hard to be scared of Chuck and Daniel. A Quiet Place with Chuck and Daniel sounds like a Christian charity TV show. Hello and welcome to A Quiet Place with Chuck and Daniel. Today we're going to be talking about how to cut out the innards of your enemies.
Following on, we'll be talking about how you can hang someone on a cross and leave them alive for days.
What I like to do is I like to go through the diaphragm. Now remember, kids, if you're going through the diaphragm, you need to get a knife.
If you're gonna put things through their hands, make sure you don't go too low and get the wrist. Then they'll bleed out.
It's also why you don't get many Welsh serial killers.
They'll never catch us. Occupado? No. Occupado.
I'm going to murder your whole family. Sounds much less threatening like that.
Make sure you kill the children. We don't want anyone coming back.
I ate his liver with a nice Chianti. Hello, Clarice.
Hello, Clarice. How are you today?
You look lovely, by the way, and you smell like your mother. You know, at a certain point, you're just punching your feelings away, and I don't get why intestines keep falling out every time you do
well,
it.
this is the quickest way to kill them. Yeah, there's a lot of intestines flying everywhere.
Yeah, where are you punching that's getting this intestine-y?
Intestine-y?
It's an intestine day. I don't think the Welsh accent gets enough love, really. It's a great
No, it doesn't.
accent.
It is a great accent.
Oh, imagine all the great animes that could have Welsh protagonists, you know. It's a law of equivalent exchange.
Imagine having a dirty talking Welsh lass.
I'm going to blow your brains.
Spank
When
me
I-
harder.
When I get a handy J, you're going to breathe.
Breed me, daddy. Breed me.
Give me a bit of a bleeding like our Susan.
Like our Susan. That's right, Daniel. I know you bred her.
I know you did it down McShaddy's farm, Daniel.
It's my turn now. Come on, breed me.
Put a baby in me, daddy. Which in Wales could mean any number of things.
Yeah. And that's just
Oh,
how
no.
you flirt with the sheep there. Oh dear. A lot of Squidwards.
Oh, who let the 12-year-old out?
SpongeBob.
It's between you and me, you little leech. Let them go.
Humans build empires in the name of progress, with no thought spared for those paying the mortal cost of their quest.
Oh my god,
for
Linda
glory.
Blair is in there.
That is true vampirism. My kind would never leave one of
She's taller. She's taller than I thought she was going to be.
She's also apparently wearing heels, which just looks like she's wearing her mum's clothes.
Hmm.
They don't matter, Jesse Rentier.
Hey, I'm Ada.
I've gotta get
If
my
you save
pancake
me,
steak.
cowboy, I'll blow your brains out. No, the flame.
How did you know my fire kink? Oh well. I'm harder than ever.
I'm sorry, did I just hear a baby?
Well, she just said that they don't leave babies to die in the gutter. Admittedly, I'm pretty sure these vampires don't have kids, because, you know, what are you going to do? Leave a leech in the gutter? Seems like a lot of effort. Well, while you fight these guys, I'm going to go refill my water bottle. And think about that sexy ass.
Gonna just do this quickly. Get rid of the small boys. Jesus. Woo! Shit. Left me here with a Welsh accent and 3 big boys. Oh, fuck. No. Oh, yeah. Magic.
Don't think you're gonna make it in time.
No, it's fine. Don't try. Don't try and help them. Why would you do that? I'd just let a baby die. It's cool.
Did you win?
I did.
Oh, the church is still on fire, Alex.
Yeah, I know. He's not even trying.
Could you open... What are you meant to be doing?
I don't know. He just went, so there's a train, is there? And that was the end of the conversation. Oh, there we go. Yep, I'm
Oh,
just
you're just
walking
leaving
away.
them in there.
I'm just walking away.
Wow. I mean, Alex, you know, it's probably not full of dwarfs. You don't have to leave them in there.
Look, you just killed a child, and as a father, that makes me want to literally make you suffer. I know you're a child, but, you know, it kind of cancels itself out, so...
Yeah, but they're immortal.
Very...
She's been a child for like 600 years.
Very true, so I call hacks. You're the one I can kill.
Oh, she'll probably have a sad backstory.
I could not care less. Her sad backstory isn't a vampire locked me in a church and burnt me to death as a baby.
What now? You too scared to face me in your own flesh?
What now, pussy?
Oh look, vampires. How novel. And more intestines. Are they just made out of intestines? Is that what this is? Oh, it's that guy. I feel like this should have happened before now. Because you already fought him as part of a group, which is way more threatening.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go super mode, I guess.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I didn't even see that thing.
Well, yeah, he's a building.
This just reminds me of those things from,
That one indie game?
what was the fucking game called? Still Wakes the Deep?
Yeah, Still Wakes the Deep. With the lighter gremlin.
There we go, Eva got there at the same time I did.
And I got there later than everyone.
It's okay, bud.
Hey, just because I'm having a day of forgetting words and places and things, I had a point. Oh, what it is.
Okay.
How you two doing anyway? Well, I can't remember a lot of words today. I'm having a bit of a blank day.
I was so tired that I actually fell asleep on the floor at one point today when I got home.
So much in the same boat as you are, I suppose. Minus the 5-hour naps. Or 4-hour naps.
Yeah, that would be nice.
See, I just can't nap. It just makes me feel worse. So I go on walks. And I'm mostly using walks to stare at the nothingness.
I'm just counting down the days till holiday.
I'm not. When your holiday's on, what am I meant to do?
Uno.
She's still here.
I have never played Uno.
Must have caught her off guard. And now she's scared I might be able to stop her. Good.
Okay, that's 2 out of 3.
Speaking of Still Wakes the Deep, that dev is currently working on Bloodlines 2. Who do you think will making that game next? I'm just.
I mean, I think everyone's had a crack at it at this point.
Maybe Raven Software. Is Raven Software still a thing?
Has Bethesda given it a go yet?
They're busy saying that Fallout 5 is going to come out in like 15 years.
And the next Elder Scrolls game is going to be in the next 3 or 4?
Half-Life 3 confirmed. Walks into the Void featuring Josh sounds like a podcast. I could do a walking podcast. It'd mostly be me. To be honest, a walking podcast with me would have to be a video because I've got to do the face when I walk past people. You know the look people have where they can. And what this face signifies is it's not just a greeting. It's also a signification of I'm not a murderer. I'm not going to mug you.
Unless you are.
Which is the kind of,
How much do I need? 8. Right, 8.
It's not a smile, though. I don't want to smile at people. Smiling gives the wrong impression. No, it's a tight, pursed lip.
Between the hunter and his prey.
Look, I enjoy Bethesda games, but please don't let them anywhere near Bloodlines. Please don't let anyone near Bloodlines. Bloodlines 2, at this point, cannot reach the height. It just can't.
I mean, they're close, so it wouldn't happen, but, what was it called? Arcane Studios? I would have let them do it.
Nah, they would have screwed up the last 3 episodes. Or the last 3
I mean,
missions.
different thing, but...
Why do I feel like this is the last mission?
I can promise you it isn't, unfortunately.
Look, in terms of who could do Vampire Bloodline, you know it's weird, because I would say the guys who made Vampire Bloodlines 1, except Vampires the Masquerade is a dodgy-ass game. Like everyone who says it was a great game is blinded by nostalgia goggles.
I mean, to be
or
fair,
did
it
not
was
actually-
it was good for its time.
It wasn't great for its time, to be honest.
It was. It was very, very good for its time.
The combat is broken. The shooting is... Frankly, the shooting has the problem of you have to actually put points into being able to shoot guns, and it takes ages to get anywhere at the point where you're any good with them. And you've not charged your controller.
Yeah, that just means I've got like 2 hours. Which we're not playing this for 2 hours, so it's fine.
Bethesda definitely couldn't do it justice. They try and make it open world, and I don't think a Vampires the Masquerade game can
It
be
is
open world.
it is semi-open world, and I'm pretty sure all the demos we've seen of it have...
Well, that's what the old one was. It's semi-open world, with a massively open world.
Like, they keep releasing gameplay of it, and to be fair, it looks like it's getting there. But, you know, it's also been 10 years since it was announced, so...
The real question is, will there be the hot blonde vampire lady? Who is both a hot librarian and a crazy club girl? And can be both at the same time if you choose. But weirdly, you can only... Well, I say sleep with her, it's not sleeping with her, because they go into the whole thing about the fact vampires can't do that in the Masquerade Bloodline universe. Sorry, Eva. They can't do it. They have their own little way of doing it. And they don't explain what it is, but it's weird sounding when you do it. Which, yeah, the opening of the game does kind of make it imply that they can, but she's just trying to eat you. Put it this way. At the end of that opening, only one of you's getting staked. And then she gets her head cut off. And that was the only impaling she got. Or he got. I don't know if it swaps genders around depending on...
it does.
It does. Fair play. The real funny part is, it's the same opening regardless of which house you choose, which means your character happily just banged either a complete crazy person or the Nosferatu.
There's a fucking lot of them this time, Jesus.
Meanwhile, when I played it solo play, I went with Bruja because, you know, who doesn't want a sexy revolutionary? Also, they're the best close combat faction in the game, and close combat is much better than shooting for the majority of the game. There were used condoms all over the room. What do you mean? What do we mean, Eva? It was the 90s.
Fuck's a condom.
It's called a fancy wang.
No, but really, what is a condom?
The vampire's just looking at it going, what do I use this for? Ugh. But, to give my other statement, like, oh... Yeah, no, she's got you there.
What is a condom, even?
But no, to make the point, in the game they explained that it's more... Like, a female vampire can have sex with a human, two vampires can't. They don't have the mentality for it, and they don't have the you know... Ugh. She's got heroin fingernails. I bet she can scratch an itch on your back like crazy, though. I wonder what part of her went, I'm an immortal vampire being. I'm going to start wearing trousers, but also this stupid shirt.
Do you hear them singing? That's humanity's requiem. You can be mankind's last sad note.
I mean, it still sounds like piano music due to the jazz I've got in the background, but yeah.
She's just stroking a big leech.
Yeah, it's kind of gross.
A little bit.
It's only natural to feel
Why do they have ticks? We keep calling them ticks. Wouldn't it be better to have ticks? I mean, I don't want to fight a horde of ticks, but wouldn't ticks make more sense?
Well, leeches suck blood too, so...
Oh no.
What's this one gonna be? Oh my goodness!
Oh, Ridley Scott's gonna sue somebody. They use a lot of streamlining. I mean, yeah, look, the first Vampire the Masquerade is a weird story mess. There's some odd points in it. It'll screw you
Ugh,
over.
stop
quite
moving
a
your
lot.
little legs! Ew!
Oh, it's brunch. Oh, it's the brunch. See, now this would be Warhammer. No, it's look, it's an old game. To be fair. Like, it just is. It's dated. It takes a while. But it's fun in its own way. Like, I still enjoy playing it. It's just, it takes a while to get anywhere, and there's not a lot of reason to replay it. Once you dress your ghoul in, like, the thong and a t-shirt, you're kind of like, well, that was pointless. Larian could do Bloodlines 2 if they knew how to do action. Fair. Fair, that's
Yeah,
not a
I
bad
reckon they could do
point.
it.
What was the last game Larian Studios made? I can't remember now.
Baldur's Gate.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, okay, the last thing they showed is how to hold a Drider on the Larian Studios on X. Huh. Gross. I mean, honestly, my impression was that the acclaim is mostly the writing, not the... No, the gameplay's... the gameplay isn't terrible, but it's very limited. The execution was fine. Admittedly, part of the... When we played it, part of the issue is it is stuck at a certain frame rate. I have been meaning to test it with the GOG version I bought, just to see if it's better, but I'm going to wait till I have a slightly better laptop, because it's weirdly graphically intensive. It also has a few bugs. And if we can get it working, then we'll do a proper playthrough of it in Celebration, just to get us to a certain point. But I'm not going to play it as a Moldovan again, because I can't deal with the stupid language. It's funny for a minute, but when it's a game with a lot of talking, it's exhausting. But also, it is punishingly difficult. Bruh. The irony is... That's what I mean, not Moldavian, Malkavian. Stupid ass name for everything. The Malkavian gameplay is relatively funny, but it's like... It gets old real quick. Maybe flamethrower him?
Nope.
If you just watch it, oh, the animations on the guys on the wall is...
Oh, it's awful,
sorry.
yeah. I noticed it before we even got in.
That is... I did see them digging. That is painful to look at. That is some janky ass shit. But yeah, thing is, if Larian Studios could do the writing justice, but they would probably try and make it more like Baldur's Gate combat, which it can't be. It can't be Baldur. It's not that kind of game. Never was. Weirdly, having said it, Rocksteady could probably do it.
Yeah, no, I think Rocksteady could do it. Guilty thing.
Yeah, I don't think she cares. She's got a train with a pet leech on it.
Ugh.
Oh. I'm 90% sure the Scissor Sisters just kicked your ass.
I don't feel like dancing.
Wait, is that her real form?
I think so.
Yeah, I would probably have stuck with the kid too. Weird she kept the hair. Oh, look, it's the church from the people you didn't save.
I'm awake.
There you are. I was starting to worry you'd never wake up.
Reverend
I
Stravinsky.
got hit by a train. Those demons in Dickinson did a real number on you.
Why didn't they kill you?
Yeah, why did she just knock us out?
We all have our crosses to bear.
Yeah, Rocksteady did the Batman Arkham games.
Jesus Christ fell 3 times.
So they're very good at kind of environments. They're good at environmental storytelling, combat. The writing is pretty good.
It's when they start making questionable gameplay loops that it starts to...
Yeah, they dug themselves into a hole there. Also, to do it like proper justice, they'd have to bring back the original people, because they all left by the time Suicide Squad rolled around. But before anyone starts, it wasn't Sweet Baby Inc. who made those choices. Y'all gotta stop with that bullshit.
Hold on. Did you say lightning storms? When they were deep in their...
And Eva's back on Intrad. Just pops up. I can time my watch to it.
I need to contact my people in Calico. Is there a telegraph station nearby?
A couple of miles south, sure. But there's one small problem.
Probably should have led with that.
There's more than one.
They started creeping out from the holes in the ground after we got back from Dickinson. Lord knows how...
I mean, is that a problem?
Send your fastest man out to the telegraph station, then get everyone into the church and stay put until dawn.
The whole Sweet Baby Inc. thing even is.
It's nothing. Sweet Baby Inc. are a... what's the term for it? See, this
Well,
is what I mean. I'm getting
they got blamed for all the shit in Dragon Age too.
Yeah, they get. I don't think they even worked it. They're a consultancy firm, is the thing. They offer suggestions to make games more inclusive. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
They don't write shit. They don't write the plot. But people are just like, oh, they made it woke. Woke!
It's the favourite word. I am going to leave it here, because...
That's fair.
Oh, three missions is enough.
What I normally hold is that anyone who uses the term woke when talking about a video game is an idiot. Frankly.
I think that's maxed out now. I would have picked as basically bigotry dog.
Basically, yeah, it's just people who are very upsetty spaghetti because a character is like. Don't get me wrong. There's certain things in it that make no sense, but I don't even know if they had anything to do with it. For it, having 2 dead shots is weird in Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
More like Alan woke. But yeah, thank you for coming down to this. So, Wednesday. Jesus Christ, what's going on, bro? Okay, give me a sec.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not. I'm losing my mind. Thank you for the pets. Alex can't actually pet me. Right now, you're petting too much. It's because Eva, are we gonna have to have a conversation about the petting?
Oh my god, protect top block, yes.
We're going to have a conversation. It'll be an awkward conversation for everyone. Alex will have to watch. Okay, now you're just doing it deliberately. You're going to run out of points properly, maybe. Anyway.
Oh, there we go.
I think I've awoken a demon, Alex.
You think you've awoken a demon? Oh.
Yeah. So you say you're going to have a conversation about the pets, and you just get 20 pets.
That's a lot of pets.
Anyway, I've got it, right? My brain's back on track. So Wednesday will be more Metaphor Refantasio as we go fight a dragon. There might not be a dragon.
There might be.
Thursday, we don't know.
Thursday, I fucking need to start a series. Well, I've got a series in mind that I'm thinking about doing.
I mean, you don't have to start it on Thursday, because Thursday will be the last stream for a week.
Well, that's the thing. It's kind of going to be like starting it and then we don't do anything for a week. So I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll see how I feel on Thursday.
Yeah. If not, I have possibilities. I've heard about this game where we date pigeons.
No.
A little bit of hetero bullshit.
No, we're not doing it. You did it once. We ain't doing it again.
But it's just sitting on my Steam library and it's waiting for me.
No. You know what? That's fine. You know what we should play again? The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. That was classic to old emos. I think we should do that again. You remember the little things in between all the talking that you were really good at? You remember those things? And it's in your library, Josh. It's right there. And it's so easy to install. And there was all the voices.
The irony is I wasn't that good at the talking either.
No, you were good at the talking. There's one thing we can
We could
do.
always
is talk.
We could go through Monsters Prom again. There's a ghost we didn't end up dating. Very familiar ghost, one should say.
Very
Strangely familiar.
Right. Anyway, yeah. So there won't be a stream. Basically, from Friday onwards. Thursday will be the last stream, and then there won't be anything until next Saturday.
Because you did the pets, that's how. What will probably happen over the weekend and the following days is I will probably do some stuff in the Discord. I know there's a Pariah Nexus to watch, which will probably be over the weekend, possibly, or over the week, just when I have a quiet day. I'll kiss you, buns. Which, yeah, that will probably be. It'll be little Discord things. I'm probably going to go online as well, so I'll play Helldivers and Space Marine and the like. But
I'll miss you. So it wasn't a threat.
It did sound a bit threatening.
It was very threatening. I'll
at the
kiss
end.
you, punks, with a lot of exclamation marks.
That's what Batman needs to start doing. That'd fix Gotham.
I'll
Just
kiss
seeing
you.
that guy. 6
You
foot
do this
4
again,
above
I'll
him.
kiss you, Joker.
Just grabbing people. I'm gonna kiss you. I'll never do it again. Too late. Justice.
You know where they don't let me kiss you in Arkham? You should go stay there.
Justice has lips, Joker.
Taste the lips of justice.
Batman, no.
Yes, Batman
No.
uses tongue.
I've got my bat tongue. For
Bat
nectar, Joker. Anyway, fuck off.
We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.